I had never heard about Alpha, and I knew nobody who ever attended Alpha, but a lady sat at the table. Her name was Jen, and in conversation, she said, perhaps you would be interested in attending Alpha. And I kind of thought about it and just kind of last minute signed up, but I had no idea what I was saying yes to or what the experience was going to be.
Felt I wanted to learn more about my faith and religion, and I really wasn't too sure what to expect, but when I was reading the description of Alpha, they were talking about, or they described that they would be talking about, just everyday questions that we have in life. Why are we here? What are we meant for? And these are questions I found that I had for myself constantly. So I signed up right away.
I wanted to do something beyond church on Sunday and the usual Catholic life. I wanted to do something more meaningful, more in depth.
And at first, as I was driving there, I thought I would be uncomfortable because I knew nobody, but it was very welcoming. And we had kind of like an icebreaker, food and just conversation prior, so you don't just start the video. And then
But there was beauty in the size of this group with the intimate exchange of ideas and thoughts. I enjoyed the candor, the frankness, and sincerity of everyone.
It was really easy, and I think it was because there wasn't a lot of people. It just sort of made you feel very, very comfortable. And there were times when we all agreed on something, and then there were times saying, we still have our doubts.
So it was very interesting to see that just by talking about our faith and our beliefs, it really connected everyone, despite their age, despite what they did for a living, despite their backgrounds.
I had some really, really powerful experiences throughout this 10 weeks. Some of which just really brought me to tears. Videos were so impactful, and I learned a lot about my faith with the camaraderie of everybody in the group. A small number of people in the group. I really felt such a freedom to open up and share. And in sharing, I would become emotional because I felt so filled with God's love, like in a way that I had never felt before.
That I'm very comfortable praying to Jesus. I am very comfortable in prayer. I am comfortable at Mass, but I felt that there was something still needed for me in connecting things. And when at the very end of Alpha, as you're going through all of this together, at the very end, when we started hearing more about the power of the Holy Spirit, it really, in essence, wove everything for me. It was the missing link in my own faith journey. And
I felt that it was a very unique experience in that there is zero judgment. There are people that participate that go to church every Sunday, and there are people that participate that don't go to church every Sunday. And what I loved about it was that there was no judgment. It was just love, compassion, empathy.
I would so recommend Alpha, and I feel a little like emotional about it right now because my son, he's 40, and I brought him up Catholic, but somewhere along the line he decided that it wasn't for him. If he could actually come to believe again what he did as a small child, what greater gift is that?
And I couldn't wait. Those 10 weeks, went by very quickly. I looked forward to my Wednesday evenings every week. Quite sad that it's over, but I also gained a lot of friends. It was a small group, so we got to know each other very well. And these are relationships that I will carry with me.
It was no different. Everybody ends up as great friends. You don't want to see this end because You just bond with the people.
I'm just so grateful to have gone through the Alpha journey, because it filled in that missing link for me, and I kind of know now how I have to move forward in developing that for myself.
We'll have our doubts, and I think overall it's like you always want to share happiness with people, and Alpha has made me really happy, and I've told people about it, so I hope other people come.
It was free. They fed me. They gave me things to think about, and maybe actually that there's a residual benefit in that it will change how I operate in the future, because it's hard to shake off some of the things you learned.
So yes, I want everyone to do Alpha.